When people imagine the future of business, they often picture robots replacing entire workforces, artificial intelligence making every decision, and fully automated companies operating with almost no human involvement. It's a vision that's dramatic, but it misses something important. The real future of business isn't being shaped by one revolutionary breakthrough. It's being shaped by hundreds of practical changes happening at the same time. Companies are becoming smarter rather than simply bigger, faster rather than more complicated, and more adaptable instead of relying on old business models. In many ways, the future of business may surprise you because it looks very different from what many people expected. One of the biggest surprises is that people will remain at the center of successful businesses. Artificial intelligence is becoming more capable every year, but companies are discovering that technology works best when it supports people rather than replaces them. AI can organize information, automate repetitive tasks, and identify patterns in large amounts of data. What it cannot fully replace is human judgment, creativity, leadership, negotiation, and relationship building. The businesses seeing the greatest success are using AI to make employees more productive instead of treating technology as a substitute for their workforce. That balance is likely to define the next generation of successful companies. Another surprising trend is that simplicity is becoming a competitive advantage. For years, businesses believed growth naturally meant adding more products, more departments, more software, and more processes. Eventually, many organizations became so complicated that decision-making slowed dramatically. Today's strongest companies are moving in the opposite direction. They're simplifying operations, reducing unnecessary meetings, streamlining approval processes, focusing on their highest-performing products and services. Simpler businesses often respond to change much faster than organizations weighed down by unnecessary complexity. Growth itself is changing. There was a time when expanding as quickly as possible was considered the ultimate measure of success. Today, businesses are becoming much more selective. Instead of asking how fast they can grow, they're asking whether that growth creates long-term value. Companies are paying closer attention to profitability, customer retention, operational efficiency, and financial resilience. Steady, sustainable growth is increasingly replacing rapid expansion as the preferred strategy. Customer expectations will continue reshaping business. Consumers want fast service, clear communication, personalized experiences, reliable support, convenient digital tools. Those expectations don't stay within one industry. A great experience with one company becomes the standard customers expect everywhere else. Businesses that consistently deliver simple and reliable experiences will build stronger customer loyalty than those competing only on price. Another major shift is the growing importance of adaptability. Markets change more quickly than they once did. Technology evolves continuously. Consumer behavior shifts. Economic conditions fluctuate. Companies that rely on rigid long-term plans often struggle when unexpected events occur. The future belongs to businesses that can learn quickly, make thoughtful decisions, and adjust without losing momentum. Flexibility is becoming one of the most valuable business assets. Technology will continue transforming nearly every industry, but perhaps not in the way many people expect. Instead of replacing entire industries overnight, it will gradually improve thousands of everyday tasks. Businesses will automate routine administrative work, improve forecasting, strengthen cybersecurity, enhance customer service, optimize inventory, support employee training. These improvements may appear small individually, but together they create significant gains in productivity and efficiency. Data is becoming another defining advantage. Modern companies generate enormous amounts of information every day: sales trends, customer preferences, operational performance, marketing results, financial data. The businesses that know how to transform that information into useful decisions will consistently outperform those relying only on instinct. Data won't replace experience, it will strengthen it. The workforce is evolving too. Future employees will need to learn continuously. Technology changes too quickly for skills to remain static throughout an entire career. Businesses are responding by investing more heavily in training, leadership development, digital skills, and problem-solving capabilities. Organizations that encourage continuous learning will likely attract and retain stronger talent over the long term. Financial strategy is changing alongside everything else. Businesses are becoming more disciplined about investments. Instead of pursuing every opportunity, they're concentrating resources on projects that improve long-term competitiveness. Artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, automation, digital infrastructure. These investments may not always produce immediate returns, but they help businesses remain competitive as industries continue evolving. Supply chains are also becoming more resilient. Recent global disruptions demonstrated that minimizing costs isn't the only priority. Businesses now recognize the importance of flexibility. Many companies are diversifying suppliers, improving inventory planning, and reducing dependence on single regions or manufacturers. Reliability is becoming just as valuable as efficiency. Leadership itself is changing. The leaders of tomorrow won't simply manage people. They'll guide organizations through constant change. They'll need to understand technology, economics, customer behavior, cybersecurity, and workforce development while making decisions in increasingly uncertain environments. Strong leadership will depend less on having every answer and more on building organizations capable of adapting continuously. Innovation will also look different. Instead of waiting years to release major breakthroughs, businesses will improve products and services continuously. They'll launch updates more frequently, gather customer feedback earlier, refine ideas faster. This cycle of continuous improvement allows companies to respond more effectively as markets evolve. Perhaps the biggest surprise is that the future of business isn't really about technology at all. Technology is an important tool, but the companies that succeed won't simply be the ones using the newest software. They'll be the ones combining technology with strong leadership, disciplined decision-making, excellent customer experiences, and adaptable teams. Business has always been about creating value. That fundamental principle isn't changing, the methods are. Looking ahead, change will likely continue accelerating. Artificial intelligence will become more capable. Automation will improve productivity. Customer expectations will continue rising. Competition will become increasingly global. Businesses waiting for stability before making important decisions may find themselves permanently behind. The organizations that succeed will prepare while change is still unfolding. The future of business may surprise you because it isn't about replacing everything that exists today. It's about improving it. Smarter decisions instead of simply faster ones. Better customer relationships instead of just more customers. More adaptable organizations instead of larger bureaucracies. Technology that strengthens people instead of replacing them. The businesses embracing these ideas today aren't just preparing for tomorrow, they're helping shape what tomorrow's business world will actually look like. And that's why the future may look very different from what many people once imagined.